Southern California really getting slammed by torrential rain. A lot of areas dealing with flooding, mudslides, and evacuation warnings in effect.
It's the 11th severe storm of the season, and it's not over yet. A heavy downpour of rain is expected overnight, and the rain will last into tomorrow morning. The storm is causing major problems in Ventura County, where several homes are dealing with mudslides, walls of water continuing to cause thousands of dollars in damage.
And it looks like Northern and Central California really getting the worst of this storm. Rivers there overflowing, forcing thousands to seek higher ground. We have live team coverage of the storm and the damage. We're going to start off with meteorologist Vera Jimenez and what we can expect tonight and even into tomorrow morning. Vera.
Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, so the heaviest rain is actually going to fall overnight into tomorrow. That is our Huntington Beach Pier camera. And as you can see, we've got rain on the lens there too. But as we take a look at the max topper, this is what we're bracing for. These heavier rain cells are going to move onshore. And as we just looked at the latest update, now it looks like there's enough energy in these cells as they move in to actually produce some scattered thunderstorms. And with that, of course, we do see the potential for not just heavy downpours, but also some strong up and down drafts, which always create problems. And with that, maybe even some lightning as well. So there is a lot coming. An increase in this energy and instability is going to make things a little bit more I don't want to say dangerous, but that really truly is the word to use, because again, we're already overly saturated, and the last thing we need is more heavy downpours and lightning strikes over some of those hillsides where we already have conditions that are going to be rough for the folks that live there. So again, these stronger cells are going to move in overnight, hopefully when most people are home and safe. A look at the remainder of the forecast coming up shortly. For now, I'll send it back to you guys.
Vera, thank you. Some parts of Ventura County are still under evacuation warnings tonight as the threat of severe flooding along the coast could intensify overnight. The latest atmospheric river is creating new concerns about mudslides and debris flows as it pounds Ventura County with heavy downpours and strong winds.
KTLA's Carlos Salcedo standing by live in Camarillo, where it's really been coming down tonight. Carlos?
Good evening. That's right. The rain has been steady all day and all night long here in this neighborhood. And tonight we spoke with residents who have been evacuated.
It's pretty hard. It's been pretty tough.
Part of Ivar Tombak's backyard in Camarillo now washed away. It looks more like a chasm, water gushing down between two properties. The overly saturated hillside collapsed after a 30 feet deep pipe burst, eroding the landscape.
Worst case scenario is, the houses down here are all going to fill up with mud.
The concern is that mud debris will flood the neighborhood below. Flood control crews have been pumping out some of the water, diverting it to a different storm drain. But the homeowners are left to deal with the mess, as they've been told by county officials they will have to cover the repair costs since the pipe clog failure is on their property.
And now it's jeopardizing their home, our home, the two homes below. And are we liable because we're supposedly responsible for that pipe?
Throughout the day, Ventura has seen its fair share of flooding. This was the scene on Harbor Boulevard, not far from the pier. The street shut down. County residents are being extra cautious.
On the way down, there was some hydroplaning, and the freeway exit's closed to turn around to get back. So I had to drive all the way down here and all the way, now I have to drive all the way back.
And tonight there is a flood watch in place until tomorrow morning 6 a.m. But the threat of mudslides is not over. That's the latest here in Camarillo. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Carlos, thanks for the update. A massive tree came crashing down. Look at this. Sherman Oaks tonight blocking several homes. This is the scene on Devana Road just a little while ago. Nobody hurt. The tree did not damage any homes or any vehicles. But right now, people who live in that area are trapped. Work crews out there, they're going to have to cut it up and haul away that enormous tree.
A lot of work ahead. And a portion of Beverly Drive in Beverly Hills is closed tonight after a construction-related sinkhole. Part of the pavement at Rexford Drive opened up around 6:40 tonight. 2 vehicles were damaged by the trench failure and were towed from the scene. Motorists are being told to avoid the area while crews repair the damage.
And in Orange County, all this rain, bad news for people who live near a Newport Beach hillside that continues to collapse tonight. It really is putting several of those homes in danger. Things could get even worse. The Orange County Board of Supervisors now declaring a local state of emergency because, of course, we've got more rain on the way.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade joins us live in Laguna Beach with more on the dangerous conditions. MB, last time we saw you, we could really hear the rain pelting off your umbrella, and as we could see there, strong winds too, MB.
Oh my gosh, you guys, the winds over the course of the last hour, boy, oh boy, these winds have picked up and it has dropped in temperature a few degrees. You can really feel a difference between our 10 o'clock hit and our 11 o'clock hit. But, you know, yeah, down here in Orange County, they've really been hit hard by all these winter storms. And a few days ago, they had this sinkhole that gobbled up an SUV over there in Seal Beach. They had some severe damage to their pier, and you know, that's just a few incidents. But as you guys are talking about, the real concern down here tonight are these 3 homes up on top of a rain-soaked bluff in Newport Beach. And well, as you can see down here, it's once again pouring rain. Orange County officials fear this Newport Beach home is in imminent danger of falling into Newport's back bay below.
We have homes that are teetering on falling down into the back bay off of the hillside.
Orange County Supervisor Katrina Foley says the 2 adjacent homes on Galaxy Drive are also in jeopardy.
We have one family that has senior citizens, elderly people, almost 90 years old, who had to be removed from the house because it was red tagged. I mean, literally the corner of the house has air under it, no more land. And the other families on each side have little elementary age kids. So it's, you know, it's pretty devastating for the families.
Foley has declared a local state of emergency to help these families.
They already have a lot of damage and they're having trouble because insurance isn't covering it, so they're having to go out of pocket to just save their homes.
The hillside gave way during a heavy downpour on March 3rd. Crews have tried several methods since to shore it up.
They did do some drilling today to try to find bedrock so that they could secure the slope. Unfortunately, they just kept hitting water.
So far, they've had no luck. The land beneath the 3 homes continues to shift. Foley worries if these 3 homes go, so too might the other 50 on the bluff.
I'm also very concerned about whether or not we have any exacerbation of the area and hitting other homes if we don't get some control of the structural stability of that slope.
And since Foley declared her local state of emergency today, a few hours ago, Newsom extended his declaration to include Orange County. For now, reporting live here in Laguna Beach, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Local mountain communities now facing a new threat from rain and water runoff. The weight of last week's snowfall collapsed rooftops and decks. It crushed some gas pipes and vents and downed powered lines and trees. The rain now making a lot of that snow even heavier as it melts. The runoff threatening to collapse berms that are keeping roads open and unleash a new potential for dangerous flooding as rivers and creeks are already overflowing.
Northern and Central California are getting slammed with the worst of the storm. Rivers are overflowing, forcing thousands of evacuations, and wild winds are causing windows to shatter on skyscrapers in downtown San Francisco. Tonight, many of those evacuated from flooded towns in Monterey County have no idea when they'll be able to return home or find work.
KTLA 5's Samantha Cortese has more on the storm damage up north.
This is Pajaro, California. It's in Monterey County, and once a flourishing strawberry field is now flooded. The levee broke Friday, and the Pajaro River keeps spreading.
We will have water coming over the breach area. Again, we want to stabilize it so it doesn't get larger, and we're trying to plug it.
Rocks were brought in to fill the gap and serve as a temporary wall, but it could take a week to fix. Adding to the mess, the nearby Salinas River could overflow, leading to evacuation warnings and orders for more than 10,000 people. The National Guard is there. The sheriff says more than 200 people have been rescued from floodwaters. Many in the largely Latino farm worker community did not leave their homes.
Pretty much they don't know where to go, or they just don't have the money to be able to provide for themselves.
The fields is flooding right now. Probably is no job right now. Probably for this year, probably no strawberry, no berries. and the blackberries and the blueberries.
For those who did get out, emergency responders say it could be weeks before people will be able to go back home.
It's glass.
About 70 miles north in the city, a spooky sight in San Francisco. Glass falling from the 43rd floor of a high-rise due to high winds. People below running for safety.
This is something that is unusual, but we're also experiencing highly unusual weather.
A shelter-in-place warning was issued for the surrounding blocks, and no one was hurt by that falling glass. Look at this big rig pushed over by winds in the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge. Winds were so bad, CHP warned high-profile vehicles to not drive there or the Golden Gate Bridge. High winds delayed about 40% of flights going out of San Francisco International today. In News Center, Samantha Cortese, KTLA 5 News.
And of course, stay with KTLA for continuing coverage on the ongoing storm threat. We've got a full look at the forecast just ahead. For the latest anytime, go to KTLA.com or download the KTLA app.